So how did February look for Chaska's real estate sales? Well, let's take a look together. I'll put myself on top of the town square. Well, when it comes to supply of homes, how many homes are going to satisfy the buyer's demand? There were 2 months supply of homes. Now, a year ago, there was 1.3. Last month, there was 2.0, and the month before it was 2.0. So that's not a huge difference, but what it does tell us is that Chaska had a few extra homes on the market comparatively than, let's say, Chanhassen or Eden Prairie. So even though we're talking about existing, there's always going to be the desire for somebody to say, hey, maybe I could get a new construction. And then they go look at it and then they decide whether or not it's worth it. So even though this is existing, new construction still is something to be considered, which could be slowing down the market just a touch in Chaska. But again, we're talking about varying levels of white hot sellers market, not super cold or super hot. So just a gradation, so to speak. So median days on the market, 24. Now this is higher than the area. The area is generally around the upper teens or the low 20s for February, but 24 is not that bad. And let me get to that point. So this means that half of the homes sold faster and half of the homes sold slower than 24 days. So if your home took 30, 40, or even more days, it's possible that it was a little overpriced and or it wasn't properly prepared or properly marketed. So there are reasons for some of these, but a median is a really good thing because it shows us what it should be selling for in the middle. Because if we just take averages, then a lot of the other listings that have been on the market for a long time kind of pull that average way up. And by the way, if I was to pull average days on the market for Chaska, it's probably closer to 40, 45. So now a year ago, February of 24, it was 18, so it was a little more aggressive, and January this last month was 23. Quick question for you. Are you curious about the value of your home? If you are, I have just the thing for you. Just scroll down below where you're watching the video right now, and then where you'll see free market value report. And you click on that link right there next to it, and it will go to this website, which is my website. You'll type in your address, and then you'll push that green button. It will ask you for your email address, and then it will send you an email, and it will be an automated valuation of your home. The only other person who knows that you did it is me, and I'll keep it quiet. I will send you a thank you, however, but other than that, no one else will know. Now, when we look at median sales price, the median sales price is 390. So half of the homes sold more than that, and half of the homes sold less than that. So in January, it was 390. So it was the same. February of last year, it was 374. So a moderate price increase or appreciation, so to speak, year over year. Last but not least, it's kind of hard to see on the bottom there. I apologize for that, but median closed discount. Now, this is from the original list price, for existing in Chaska in February. The average seller or the median seller, but took a 3.8% discount. So for instance, on a $250,000 house, they took almost a $10,000 discount. Now, this doesn't include seller concessions, okay? Just so you know, this is an actual discount off of the price from the original list price. So 3.8. Previously, January was 2.2%, so a little less, considerably less. And then a year ago, February 2024, the discount was 0. So what is this telling us? Well, it's telling us that, number one, there's more competition through new construction. Number two, maybe some of these homes weren't quite ready to sell looks wise or preparation wise or maybe even price point wise. And last but certainly not least, it also means that it's cold. It's just cold in Minnesota. Now, it hasn't been a crazy cold winter, although I'm recording this the day after Snowmageddon. We had a nice, healthy amount of snow, and it was really sloppy and heavy, I might add. But sellers right now are getting healthy, reasonable prices for their homes, but they are having to give discounts. Now, where that will probably go is probably down. I don't foresee Chaska to have another month, such as March, to be at 3.8% discount. My guess is it'll flutter down. Thanks for watching, and I would love it if you followed me. But more importantly, if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Bye-bye.